The Akamel Odom and Peeposh peoples have been providing hospitality to travelers for centuries. I thank Governor Lewis, Mikhail Sundust, and all the people of Gila River Indian community for so graciously sharing their land and their culture with us. I can feel myself recentering and my strength building thanks to their generosity. Many Net Inclusion attendees have told me you feel the same. I am also so grateful to all of you for joining us at Net Inclusion this year. So many of you went above and beyond to journey here, like covering your own travel costs. For those watching the live stream, we know you are with us in spirit. Kyla Williams-Tate sent an email to the NDIA team last week. She said, "It's no accident that Net Inclusion was moved to May this year. It feels divine. We are being challenged right before the largest convening of digital equity champions in the nation. I believe deeply in the moment. Though I'm always excited for Net Inclusion this year, I feel I need it more than ever." The NDIA team, maybe a few tears. Friends, so much harm is occurring in our country and beyond right now. Those who had been marginalized are being further marginalized. The cancellation of the Digital Equity Act is but one destructive action we are witnessing. Our issue, your work, and the values we hold so dear are under attack. It doesn't just feel personal, it effing is personal. I wanted to pass out plates for you all to break. Caitlin said no. So Gina said, "Let's give them a dance party." And she did. My stages of grief are bouncing around. My chest will hurt so hard, I think I'm having a heart attack. So many curse words jump around in my head, I lose all ability for a coherent sentence. A couple of days after this president's social media post, I suddenly started sobbing while brushing my teeth. That's as awkward as it sounds. Then I went back to being angry. But not a random throw punches kind of anger. More of a stay calm, fight strategically kind of anger. Let me say, loud and clear, the Digital Equity Act is not unconstitutional. It is not racist. An executive branch canceling a program that Congress legislated, now that's unconstitutional. And yet, the Digital Equity Act, while so incredibly important to each of us here today, is not actually the thing that gets us all up and moving every day. We all do this so that Chase, where are you? Stand up, please. So that Chase can teach Diane in Ohio to use a grocery store app so she can order her own groceries. So that Diane now eats regularly and has a newfound independence. Thank you, Chance. We all do this so that Armando, would you please stand up? So that Armando can teach Isaiah digital skills. So that Isaiah can achieve a high school equivalency degree and a job as a forklift operator. Thank you, Armando. When we first formed NDIA about 10 years ago, we did so through Bill and I's connections. And now NDIA has over 2,000 affiliates in all 50 states, all the US territories, and partnerships in 41 tribal communities. There were only a handful of local digital inclusion coalitions back then. Now we've documented 85 local, regional, and state. And there are certainly more. At the very first net inclusion, the refrain was, "I found my people." And all of us here are to support you. My friends, we are your people. When we were first working on the Digital Equity Act, I was truly uncertain how to get it passed, how the whole thing worked. Friends, I have a sociology degree. I understand people. DC politics. Then the pandemic happened and created an issue awareness we had only been able to dream of. But we were ready, and with the help of friends, we were able to get the Digital Equity Act into the bipartisan Infrastructure Investment and Jobs Act. And now we fight to save it. Last year, I got up here and talked about sustainability, that we should use that federal investment to collect data, better understand our impacts, tell our stories, gather in new funders and partners. But now I need to tell you, we should still do those things. We can be frustrated and sad while also moving forward. I am already seeing you address this diversity head on. I'm seeing you do this individually in your organizations and together. In my calmer moments, I tell myself that someday I'm gonna look back upon this time and I'm gonna say, damn, that was hard. In my less calm moments, well, I think you've heard that on the community calls. But really, after acknowledging the grief and the anger, we collectively must move forward. We must continue. Chief Inspector Armand Gamache of the Sûreté de Quebec solves murders. He's my friend. He said, life is a choice, all day, every day. Who we talk to, where we sit, what we say, how we say it. And our lives become defined by our choices. It's as simple and as complex as that. And as powerful. What you do matters in such a very big way. I have devoted my career to you. NDIA exists for you. If you do not prepare your communities for all the ways technology is in their lives now and will be in the future, who will? What am I most proud of? You. This community, my team, you are all heroes. And we at NDIA are honored to serve you. I leave you with one sentence. This is not over. This is what? This is what? Thank you, friends.